Get it started.
Let's get it started. Isn't that a song?
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gentlemen of Crypto, episode 142. Today is Tuesday, April 10th, and I'm King.
And I'm KRBE, and we are here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
Like, if I could at least get a warning so I won't laugh when you do this stuff. I want to do it with a straight face.
Oh, yeah. It's better when there's no warning.
What is going on, everybody? Let's go ahead and get these chats popped up. Of course, we're on Twitch now as well as YouTube. Crypto Q in the house, somebody back on top. Franklin Ray is going on. Close 71, which was renamed. I forgot the first name you had. Madam Crypto Ola. Psycho Bunny Jones. All right, there we go. Milto, Malik, GODTV. What's going on? Everybody in the building.
Good afternoon, people. Good morning to West Coast people. What's up?
We got Instagram going, Facebook Live. All right. Without further ado, who won the free Bitcoin yesterday?
All right. So our free Bitcoin winner is Blockchain Shuja. Thank you for your comment in regards to how college courses that teach Bitcoin, along with the amount of resources online, how that would affect how people learn about crypto. Would you take online courses? And their comment was basically, it would be great to take online courses, especially for kids.
That's true.
You have kids who they don't have blockchain courses in high school, not yet at least, working on that. And they don't have, there aren't a lot of people who know about it, so it's not like there's a lot of parents teaching their kids about it. So basically, when you go online, if a kid Googles Bitcoin or blockchain, they have a great chance of being able to learn about it on their own that way. But also at the same time, if there's a course dedicated to them, then I can see how that could benefit as well. So thanks for your comment. We'll be sending that free Bitcoin over to you.
Thank you for that. We see all the comments too. They're looking good. People, a lot of them rolling in. It's pretty good to see all the time. Of course, if you listen to us on either the podcast, you can log on to YouTube. You don't have to do it live. You can do it after the video and go ahead and put in that comment as well for the free $3 to $5 worth of Bitcoin. We got to make sure that's known.
Yeah, people think they're getting a whole one.
It's only a few bucks. It's only a few bucks.
No.
All right, top news. Former Twitter and Facebook communications expert to serve as VP of communications at Coinbase.
Oh, word.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right? Look, people, we keep saying it. Coinbase is literally like Facebook and Twitter and everything 2.0. All the data problems Facebook's having, they will be having. All the issues Twitter are having, as far as banning people and all that and crypto ads, Coinbase is going to see the same thing. They already giving away 14,000 users over to the IRS. But to my point is, it doesn't seem a surprise that she went over there. Congratulations to her, though.
Oh, yeah.
Coinbase has hired new vice president of communications, Rachel Horowitz. The cryptocurrency exchange announced yesterday, actually.
Yeah. She's basically she does PR for snitches.
You're a fool.
Hopefully, she knows how to clean it up so it sounds good.
There we go.
We're snitching on you, but Horowitz will take care of how it sounds.
Hopefully, she will start answering some support tickets.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah, bring on some support.
No, but seriously, I mean, I'm in the been in the PR field myself, so definitely applause to her. I'm not gonna lie, I saw that this morning. I was like, you know what? I'm trying to fight the good fight. I can throw in the towel whenever I want people to go get this good Coinbase job.
Yeah, no, right. You're right.
I was like, let me stop. Wait, don't you got YouTube talking about us? I was like, no, man, don't take that personal. Listen, that's just what I do.
It just shows you I got heart.
don't take this personal. I thought we didn't have a business. But seriously, I mean, congrats to her again. I get why they hired her. They are literally about to just repackage up everything that Facebook has for messaging. They're just going to X out Facebook and put Coinbase. Everything Twitter is used for messaging, they're going to X out Twitter. They're going to put Coinbase. So literally you're about to get the same script you've gotten from two other major services. Again, that's good for Coinbase because they do have somebody in there that know what they're doing at least as far as communicating on a wide global scale. So that'll be very good for their business and communicating with the biggest audience or the most important audience, and that's those investors over there on Wall Street and around the world. That's what she's really going to do. Shape that narrative, shape that story. Again, small fries won't matter. You can fill out as many support tickets as you want.
Whatever.
But for those people trying to dump $100 million into Coinbase and get a piece of that, that is what she's there for, to shape that story and to shape that narrative and messaging for those type of people.
Yeah,
so
you're going to need it to convince people about the ERC20 tokens that they're trying to add on Coinbase. If you're trying to convince investors of that, you're going to definitely need a VP of communications.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, hey, top story. It'll be interesting to see how she does there. I'm not sure what's going on in this. Okay, his arms right here. I was gonna say I'm not sure what's going on in this photo. We're not about to get off the bad start. Are we Coinbase?
Yeah, I know, right?
Little hashtag movement. I'm not going to say nothing. In other real news, though, Japan could have more than 3 million crypto traders. I'm sure a lot of people saw the story. I know, right? They're double tapping on that. I seriously doubt it. But Japan's Financial Services Agency, the FSA, has released domestic cryptocurrency trading statistics for the first time. According to data gathered from 17 cryptocurrency exchanges in Japan, as of March 31st this year, the country has at least 3.5 individuals that are trading with cryptocurrencies as actual assets. We know that number's off. I'll let Bitcoin today tell you. But first, among them, crypto investors in their 20s, 30s, and 40s make up a major share, accounting for 28, 34, and 22% respectively of the total crypto trader population in Japan. And I think that's actually a fair percentage because just looking at our analytics, that is about the same. We get 20s, 30s, and 40s, about 28% in the 20s, 34% in the 30s, and about 22% in the 40s. And then, of course, you have the outliers going past 50 and then below 20 as well. We get some teenagers also. So I think the percentages are about right. But what's going on with that number? 3.5 million traders?
Yeah, no.
Are they talking about the same account for different?
I was going to say, I mean, I look at a lot of different trading platforms, and volume-wise, there's no way there's 3 million people trading on these. No, there's no way. I mean, we're talking about people who have scaling issues once they get over 20,000 people at a time. Like, there's no way.
That's a great point.
There's no way there's 3 million people. Because,
you hear these jewels he drop people?
Because if there was, like, they would have to have, they would have to have the infrastructure of one of the larger scale companies that already does stock and futures trading over the counter or whatnot. So no, there's not 3 million. Well, what it is they counted how many accounts were.
I was just about to say that.
Over 17 exchanges.
I got like 8 accounts myself.
I was about to say there's people that have 3 or 4 accounts on every exchange that they use. So I mean, some of those numbers could be inflated by 10 times 20. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure it's closer to the 100,000 range.
I would give them like 5 to 7 to 800,000.
Yeah. Well, they said in the margins of futures market there's about 100,000, but they can't actually track the different contracts. And people, they don't use different names for different contracts because you actually have to use KYC and anti-money laundering stuff. So I would say it's close to that 100,000. But, active traders-wise, no, there's no way there's 3 million, bro. But it is a good reverse FUD article to make it seem like there's so many people flooding the floodgates.
They're happening.
Yeah, it's like Cash Money back in the day. Fake it till you make it. Keep telling people you're millionaires. Tell them how much money you got. They'll give you money. And then that's basically what they'll do. Like, yeah, we got millions of people trading crypto, and then millions of people want to trade crypto. So, smart on their part.
2 things I found interesting was first, FSA. I mean, come on. You're clearly telling people, yes, we're trying to track all the traders out there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that is what they're doing. How you got who's giving you these numbers?
Yeah, exactly.
Who is giving you up these numbers? Do we need another heart attack ordered in this week? All right? Who is giving up these numbers? And then, second thing to note, I mean, again, people, it's funny when these big companies, Wall Street companies, will be left holding the bag, i.e. Poloniex.
Yeah.
Coin One, wherever they just got bought.
They just snatched them up.
Again, I can't wait till somebody's left holding that Coinbase bag because that is going to be a big bag to be left holding with, if that's even a word.
Yeah, I know. Right?
But I mean, could you imagine that, like literally JP Morgan Chase finally goes full speed in the crypto market? You know what? $10 billion, $12 billion, we're going to buy Coinbase, and then they're going to realize not only are those numbers inflated, but people actually don't like them either.
Yeah,
it's a double loss. So, let's go ahead and keep pumping those numbers up. I hope the next article comes out and says we got 6 million traders.
Oh, yeah. New hashtag, dump on Wall Street.
Oh, I like that. Hashtag dump on Wall Street. That's cool.
That would be hilarious.
The article also says, yet at the same time, trading on margins, credit, and futures of Bitcoin as an underlying asset has surged from only $2 million in 2014 to a whopping $543 billion just in 2017 alone. So again, this is $2 million to almost over $500 billion in 3 years. And again, that's only boosted because those markets were allowed, quote unquote, allowed to be traded on. The futures market opened up with the backing of the U.S. Margin. A lot of people margin trade already and all that stuff, but the credit and all that stuff was a big push from the traditional, units out there. So wait until we see that same type of push just for regularly buying Bitcoin, buying crypto instead of the underlying asset, which makes no sense. But hey, get left holding the futures, man.
Oh, yeah.
What else is going on? Gemini to roll out Bitcoin and Ether block trading. What is Gemini doing?
Well, if you are a trader who is a part of an institutional investment group or a big trading desk, your time on Gemini has come because now they are introducing block trading, where you can trade at a minimum 10 bitcoins at a time or 100 Ethereum at a time. And what block trading does basically is it allows your order to execute without showing up on the order books immediately, so you don't have a huge spike down or spike up with one market sale, market order. They basically scale it out so that you don't have these basic people manipulating the market
Freaking
stuff.
out too.
Yeah, stuff crazy different swings we've seen on some markets. Like the one time I think Ethereum, they had a glitch on GDAX. Ethereum went down to $1 for like 3 seconds or something like that.
Somebody bought it up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what can happen with block trading if you have enough people who are trading big numbers. But it's great because it allows big institutional investors, people who have large amounts of capital, to be able to buy at a consistent rate without having to worry about the different time limits and constraints on different other exchanges where they're like, well, if you want to use that much, you got to register as this, register as that, and to move the money, it'll take some time, which is the point of cryptos. It should be seamless and easy. So good to see Gemini rolling that out.
Now, why would a exchange open up high level, high limit trading all at once and keep it off the order books? Is this another bullish sentiment, perhaps?
Maybe.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, Sergeant Crypto. Better late than never. Yeah, they definitely are late. And here's another reason why they're doing it. We already talked about the exchanges. They're going to be dead. Hopefully by the end of this year. It might take a little bit longer, but they're definitely going to die off soon, especially when decentralized exchanges come. But you remember that article I think we talked about last week, the over-the-counter trading and stuff that's going on Skype, local Bitcoins, all that good stuff. People are using that to trade on a daily basis. Exchanges, especially people that's owned by people like the Winklevoss twins who are still young in the mix of this stuff, they see that going on as well. So this is their substitution for the over-the-counter. They're saying, hey, don't do OTC anymore. Yeah. Stay with us.
Come with us. We might be extinct in a while, so we need big money in there.
We need all the fees we can get.
Yeah,
and I will tell everybody this. If you do this block trading, you can pretty much guarantee your information is going to the government. I mean, that's just, I already know my information is with the government. I'm okay. They can come find me in 2 more years. Do whatever you need to do. But your information is definitely going to the government. With Gemini, they got the New York bit license. We know that's a big sham and corruption to the fullest extent. But since they have that, they were reporting almost all that over 20K. They said at least 10 Bitcoin, so it's clear that it will be over 20K for those trades.
Oh, yeah. It's over for your boy.
Yep. Right. So go ahead and make that block trade. Don't know better if you want to. You will be summoned in another 1.5, 2 years when they do the investigation.
Oh, yeah.
Canadian, I mean, it's real, it's a true story. Canadian Barter platform introduces its own cryptocurrency. Canadian and online trading and barter platform Bunge Trading Zone. That's a pretty funny name, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
You're fun. Is launching its own cryptocurrency, BTZ local paper The Globe and Mail reports. All right, what's going on with Bunge Trading Zone, this Canadian online trading and barter platform?
Yeah, well, Bunge, they basically came out with their own cryptocurrency where you could pay people through their platform with their native coin, which, as we're starting to see, we've already told you the new shift or the new paradigm shift for businesses are less, okay, let's write a white paper, let's ICO a token for a product that's coming later.
Right.
Now it's starting to be companies, we already have a product, let's tokenize it. So that's basically what we're seeing
Everything
here.
that can be tokenized will be. Yep.
I mean, at some point, people will just be like, well, let's just try it. If it doesn't work, we can go back.
It's free money.
Yeah, it's free money, though. Basically, and if it makes it seamless and people actually want to use it, this is an example. It's sort of like Canadian Craigslist, where you can go on and you can barter with people and trade, but you can use their native currency. You don't have to use dollars. You don't have to use, whatever Canadian dollars as well. So, it's one of those things that is, a lofty ideal that they're trying to get to make it where their coin is worth anything, but it does have a use case. So that's more that you could say for basically over half of the altcoins that are out right now. So as long as it has a use case and then you tokenize it, we've seen that with companies like InvestFeed, a few other Brave, the BAT token. If it has a use case, then it'll always have demand. And long term, that's the ones you want to look at. So good to see, a company doing it. But it's if the coin isn't stable or whatnot, we'll see if people want to use it. Never had Canadian funds.
I was going to say that.
Oh, yeah.
But one of the
roll up to Toronto.
And one of the good things about this in general, though, is that, like you said, whether it works or not isn't a big deal or isn't the main focus. Again, it's kind of like the countries when they saw the petrodollar, all these other countries, Turkey, Iran, everybody's like, well, I want one of those. It's one of those things where, okay, It's going to be other businesses looking, does this work? You see right here, Buns was launched in 2013 as a private Facebook group by fashion blogger I can't say this word right now. Emily Bites. I was trying to pronounce the last name, looking at the first name. Emily Bitsy. To exchange unused items with friends. The community grew quickly and soon expanded beyond Facebook in Toronto, and the Buns app and website was launched in 2016. So basically, you just have what started off as a Facebook group, turned into a marketplace, like you said, like Craigslist. All right, there are millions of these out there, not just whether it's marketplaces, but Facebook groups that are selling stuff. And literally, people can just look at this as an example and say, all right, does this business model work? 6 months from now, what flaws do they go through? What things do they help them and all that stuff? And then you can just build on top of that.
Yeah.
And that is how you build the ecosystem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I think some of these companies will start off with this platform simply because they have a lot of users, a lot of widespread. So the token value will go up. But I think the volatility over time will, scare a lot of these smaller companies out. I think whoever comes up with a good stable coin that's similar to Tether but not Tether, a good stable coin backed by whatever, maybe gold or maybe some commodity.
See what Haven, we did a video on Haven. What's Haven going to do?
Yeah, exactly. So if somebody comes up with a good stable coin, then these companies I think will be able to tokenize it the way they're dreaming of, where, it'll mostly stay stable price and you can basically pay similar to what you are now. Because most people, they're like, hold up. So you mean to tell me I have to buy these tokens, then I have to come back and then... So it's not a seamless process yet, but it's getting there.
Right.
We like to see the signs, and it's getting there. So
it definitely is getting there. And speaking of seamless progress, again, I know a story is done. We're not going to pull up a story or anything, but Golem. Just want to talk about Golem for a second. Of course, it's a coin. It's another coin, right? They just launched their product finally, but they have been working on this product for 2 years, and they just launched it. Of course, today it popped about 20%, 30% or so, whatever, depending on what exchange you are. But the point is, one of the things we always say is that, hey, some of this stuff takes 2 years. So, this is just a starting point. Like you said, we'll see what happens by the time it's 2020.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And what else is going on? Vietnam. Pincoin Ifan ICOs exposed as scams that allegedly stole $660 million.
That's a lot of money.
What? I mean, at this point, we need to count out how much money has been stolen or scammed. I mean, we had to be at least... $2 billion up right now. Seriously, it's up there. It's like it's an industry.
And that's what we know about.
Right, really. Operators of 2 initial coin offerings, ICOs, have gone silent after multiple reports revealed them to be scams that had conned an estimated 32,000 investors of an alleged $660 million in tokens. Local news outlet Tour Trade News reported Monday, April 9th. Ifan and Pincoin cryptocurrency started purportedly from Singapore and Dubai, respectively, were allegedly multi-level marketing Ponzi schemes under control Vietnam-based outfit Modern Tech. Wow. So you kind of read more in the stories on Cointelegraph. People just disappearing. Exit scam. Exit scam.
Bye.
Modern Tech left and liquidated a contract about a month ago, the publication quotes. The firm is saying no one knows where they are located now.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they they got away with it.
I mean,
it's funny to me because it's probably ICOs that were trash. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You probably could just look at it and be like, nah, that's going to be terrible. But like we said before, you can put out almost anything with a good-looking website. You'll probably raise $1 million.
Yeah, at this rate, million's easy. You can do $1 million.
Oh yeah, easy. And the thing is, it's not really getting the money; it's getting away with it. And it looks like they found a way.
It looks like he puts all the tokens in the bag and throws it across his back and just leaves in his cat mask and burglar hat.
That's what they think. Yeah.
Again, it's crazy to see this. The most important thing in crypto is security, and then second most important thing, clearly, is do your own research.
Oh yeah.
It's tough to tell, unfortunately, especially when you're dealing with, maybe a foreign ICO. But that is why there will always be another coin, people.
Oh, yeah.
If it looks the least bit sketch, there will always be another coin.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sergeant Crypto. He said he's about to offer marine crypto backed by the Department of the Navy.
Hey, I'm with
Too
it.
funny. Well, if it's a marine crypto backed one, all you got to do is just stand in line and say they're giving out crypto. And give it like 10 minutes. It'll be like 100 people in line. Like, they're giving out something. That's what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously. All right. Last but not least, I'm sure you all saw our...
Type, use push-ups to mine it.
Oh, there we go. That bodysuit.
Yeah, the bodysuit mine crypto.
I'm sure you all saw our title, but one of the titles on the show today was "Police Steal Again," because we know how they get down.
Oh, man.
Police officers charged in $1.3 million Bitcoin extortion scheme.
Word.
What? This was in the Indian state of Gujarat, and it has accused 10 police officers of police? They don't do this stuff. Kidnapping, attempted extortion, and corruption after they allegedly abducted a businessman and forced him to hand over 200 Bitcoins. Wow. Let's see. They said also a civilian fixer was involved. What is going on in India?
Yeah, I was gonna say India. They get wild. They get wild in India. Apparently, somebody's extorted for 200 more Bitcoins. And honestly, the kidnapping part of it, they still haven't sorted it all out.
Right,
That's
it looks like they're still looking at it.
So, I mean, apparently there's 10 that they're looking at, but they've only caught 3 or 4. 6 are still wanted. And to me, the crazy thing about the story is this isn't the first time this happened around the world. Like, we've had police from literally almost every big country that has Bitcoin have been found stealing at least $1 million worth of Bitcoin, simply because it has value, and feel like they know, if we could just transfer it off, nobody will know this and that. Some of them actually believe it's completely private. They don't understand, how blockchains work. And like we've been telling people, is if it wasn't valuable, you wouldn't have people in the government trying to steal it. So that's why you have government workers being banned from having it. You have police that are trying to steal it. You have actual politicians who are starting to accept it as donations because it's valuable. People,
and then you have governments taxing it.
Yeah, you have governments taxing it.
They don't know what it is, but we're going to tax the hell out of it.
Stealing, taxing, same thing.
Right.
But yeah, this is one of those unfortunate things where they try to get your boy for all his Bitcoin, and honestly, I think they got him because they still can't find some of them. So we'll see how it plays out. This is sort of a half story because I've read it from multiple places and it has conflicting views.
Yeah, it's not always full.
We'll see how this plays out, but yeah, not good to hear.
Yeah, allegedly the police officials are accused of kidnapping the local residents, taking them to a farmhouse, beating them, and forcing them to transfer the Bitcoins, according to some of the reports. My thing is, again, how do these police officials knew who this guy was and how much Bitcoin he had, or these people were? Somebody is talking way too much.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Somebody talking way too much.
Hey, better get your treasure and bury it in another country so you can't give it away.
Oh my goodness, what's going on, KH? Talking about some hey shit, mate, Sergeant Crypto. We are not doing military talk. You might have to give a flashback over here. I don't want to go back on the ship.
Oh yeah.
No, okay. Other than that, for the free Bitcoin day, what are we doing?
So for the free Bitcoin, there is a company, the Nano Foundation, which actually helped sponsor the defense team for a hack for an exchange. So what this means is that if you have Nano and your coin was taken off this exchange, they actually have paid for your defense team so you can actually sue the exchange. Do you think this is a good practice, or do you think in a free market you should just let it ride or let it go? Put your public address and we'll send you that free Bitcoin.
So should you be allowed to sue exchanges?
Yes. Should you be allowed to sue exchanges, and should those coins that got stolen, should they be recouped through defense spending or whatever with the lawyer? So yeah, let us know. It's a new day in crypto. Once you have cryptocurrencies who are paying for your defense team, that's sort of one of the things that give you that gives you sort of hope. Like, all right, well, I invested in it. If an exchange takes it, the Litecoin Foundation or whoever, they have a defense team ready. So that changes the game. That's what we mean by self-sovereignty. So
there we go.
Let us know what you think.
All right, we'll go ahead and fill that out after the video, of course. Other than that, thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like and share button. Of course, if you listen to us, we're on Google Play Music, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Still waiting to get uploaded to iHeartRadio, but they have us in the system. TuneIn Radio, and LinkedIn, and we got some links on there. Oh, yeah. We everywhere. You ain't never there.
Twitch.
Cheers. Yeah. Oh, Twitch as well. Shout out to Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cheers, everybody. Have a great day. It wasn't a lot of news day, which is good. Accumulation period. Let's see what happens at the tax season next week and next few weeks. May, summertime. Should be a good summer.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Hopefully.
Have a good Taco Tuesday.
Let's get these yachts, not these sailboats. Cheers.
Have a good one.